all in it though. Oh, it's frightening. Goes to a power station, biomass boiler thing. Well, we were just going to burn it, so it might as well be burned and used as fuel. I mean, it's only coincidence. We didn't organise these lads to come. We were just talking to them this morning. Said we've got an heap of wood. Can you utilise it? So here they are. We've been very careful though, because there's a lot of nesting birds in this back. We don't want to disturb that. That's a big lump. Hey, there's smoke coming up it, look. Oh, back, that made it back, didn't it? Oh, your mate had come for a look. To get rid of your moment after last year. She's an animal, absolute beast. This is a little one and all, I've got one a lot bigger than this. Vicar is at home and Spalding Moor. You want some trees grinding up. Another month, nearly to the end of it. I don't know where time goes, but yeah, not so brilliant day yesterday. Frank was sorting a few problems out on Oliver's tractor. It was pressurising water. Well, we were getting a few water leaks, and there was no ailments to the tractor whatsoever, apart from, I don't know, blowing a few gaskets here and there and one thing or another. And anyway, under inspection, Frank put his testers on, his water pressure testers, and it was producing loads of pressure in the water system, which is an indication that the head gasket's starting to go. No problems with it boiling or anything like that, or mixing the water into oil or anything, but yeah, bloody head gasket's gone. Anyway, he attacked it yesterday afternoon. I mean, look at all these bits he took off. Starting from there. And this is the head gasket. I mean, look, this damage here is where we've nipped it when we took it off. Like that. But under inspection, that's the blow. Can you see it? That little blow there. And there was a mark on liner, so it was just starting. I mean, it'd been all right, but he says, Frank, what he said, in time it had probably burst the header tank. You know, that's what it does, burst the header tank, and then you know you've got trouble. So, hey, look, it was 2 hours, yes, well, a bit longer. 2 hours on his own, and then I come and gave him an hour just before night last night, taking head off. Bloody hell, it was heavy. It must have weighed 200 weight, which is like 100 kilo, and we wrestled the bloody thing out, and it was awkward and finger nipping, and he trapped his hand, and yeah, there was hell on. So, but yeah, so that's Frank's job at the moment. But nah, it's an ultra John Deere engine as well. These John Deere engines are prone to head gaskets at 6,000 hours. I think it's something to do with the recirculate the gases, and it was a problem. But I mean, now we've done that, hopefully, if we keep it 6,000 hours, it's fit for another 6,000 hours. I think that's how it runs. So, and I think the gasket, the replacement gasket, is slightly thicker as well. So there's a bit more nip down, which is stronger, so gases don't get through. But it is what it is. It's maintenance. She's done about 6,500 hours. Spray was starting to let us down as well. We were getting down to about, I don't know, 400 litres of water, and our pressure would start going up, down, up, down, up, down. And it wasn't so bad when it was full, but when water volume got down, she started. Anyway, Mark Kemp, who looks after our sprayer, another one of life's heroes, just saves us. I rung him Sunday afternoon, still working, and he says he'd be with us tomorrow to sort us out, and he's found out it's pumped a bit, and all valve springs have started to, well, there was no spring in them, so they're all to replace, which it'd be quite expensive, but it'll be right after that. We don't know history of this spray, you see. We've had it what, 3 or 4 years, 3 years I think, and it done a lot of work, done about 8,500 hours before then, so we didn't know history of it. So, but no, all in all, we like the thing. Like, she's ready for a bath. A lot of chemical we're using is putting like a white glaze on it, so she's ready for a bath. But I mean, for what it is, it's perfect for our farm, really. I mean, as you can see, we don't invest in a lot of new kit. We farm with everybody's cast-offs. I think it works. We've got a tractor for every occasion nearly. We do need to replace a unit like that John Deere what was in the yard other day, what our all brought. It was beautiful. It really was. I sat in it and I thought we maybe ought to have something a little bit better. You know, I mean, that's got its that big sod's got its place for that heavy work. She does a bit of work. I mean, sit it on dryer, and it does a little bit of cultivation, and it's capable of doing out really, and it's quite comfy. Oh dear, he makes me laugh. He's washing that off. He's finished his I think we're a bit late on the date, but we've only just finished a couple of the AB8 plots because there was loads of plovers nesting, so we didn't want to disturb them. So, and anyway, it's off on out on hire tomorrow. Fella's picking it up. He's got some bird plots to drill, and he's been holding off. Well, one for moisture and two for birds already nesting. So, but yeah, lads, we don't hire stuff. Occasionally a trailer goes, or that drill, but that drill goes every year to the same spot. But lad's got OCD, so I ain't bothered hiring it to him because I know he's a bit of a perfectionist and it has to be right, and he's very, very careful. In fact, his yard's like, it's just somewhat impressive how clean it is. We could just do with him down here for a bit. That's not made for roading, is it?
No, you can tell. It's just like
that's like a static caravan, yeah. Made for. What you got there then?
It's one of.
With Jez's homemade tools for back scratching. Is that Jez's back scratcher? Flipping heck, eh?
So what? I don't even know what this is. What is it?
This is a picking off tail. Picking off. They used to have. Oh yeah, they used to have 4 or 5 women on each side, blokes, and yeah, tipping three bulkers into this at one time, and then box fillers on each side, taking them away to the start. Oh, they were in a massive going on.
Right, the box fillers you've got?
Yeah.
They're almost right, aren't they? Well, you don't see many to be fair, do you?
Grading screen there. Massive grading screen there. Oh, that's a cleaner.
Oh, good.
What?
This box. This electric box here.
Oh, it'll be to redo. Who's washing it off? Oh, what? Who wore it? Who?
Leaves.
Oh, Christ. Acquired this big grader today. We're washing it off. It's huge. So if you want to take a grader, 5-foot screen on it, and just numerous picking off tables. Oh, look what he's done from the Nicholas greenhouse. Maybe hell on. It wasn't really made for roading neither. He said it was flexing like mad. You know, like a caravan, it's designed to sort of push it up onto the wagon. And yeah, it was flexing a bit, he said. Yeah, they came about 5 miles with it. Just let me defend myself before you call me a greedy Yorkshire farmer. We've I've had our Oliver welding these tips on this morning. Chopped a worn set of power tines, chopped the tips off them, and we've welded to this one. But let me just say that Ferribolli tines are very, very expensive. Good power, but very expensive. And the bolts wear terrible at the top. And they're absolute nightmare to get rid of. So I'd probably need new bolts. So yeah, I paid our Oliver a morning's work for, and it's the second time we've done them. It's had it's had tips on before. And we only use it on light lands. So, but yeah. So all his wages, it's like a new set of tines, and they'll be fine like. So she'll do another year or two on them. Yeah, as I say, we use it for maize land and real light soils because it's got crumble and that. I mean, you don't want to go anywhere near wet land with a crumble, do you? But Paccarollas, I don't know, the bloody slodge on our light soils, they seem to build up as cleaners and end up acting like a brake. And I think the finish of on light land of a crumbler makes a real good job. So yeah, it's just an odd lass we've got for in Nettles for odd jobbing. So yeah, what a new PTO guard on it, and it'll do a few more years. So right, that's it for me today.